The silence wasn't supposed to whisper. Captain Mira Holsey floated alone through the dimly lit corridors of the abandoned Research Station Eventide, orbiting a distant moon. She checked her wrist chronometer, 72 hours since the accident had stranded her here. 72 hours without contact, without rescue, without hope. The station was a relic, long abandoned by humanity, its purpose obscured by classified archives and redacted mission logs. Mira's own mission had been simple: salvage anything useful, but a system's failure had severed her tether, leaving her drifting alone in the dark, cold halls. She had enough oxygen for 4 more days, food for 6. But sanity? Sanity felt like it might last far less, because the whispers had started yesterday. At first, Mira dismissed the murmurs as static, random echoes from failing equipment. But they became clearer, persistent, rhythmic, as if carried by the gentle hum of life support. She drifted toward the observation deck, compelled by curiosity, or perhaps something darker. The viewport revealed the endless black expanse, glittering stars distant and indifferent. Mira leaned close to the glass, her breath fogging the surface. Then, softly, clearly, the voice emerged again. "Come closer, child of dust." Mira jerked back, eyes wide, heart racing. A hallucination? Oxygen deprivation? She checked her suit. Systems normal, mind intact. Yet the whisper had been clear as crystal. Following the whispers became inevitable, like gravity pulling her deeper into a mystery. They guided her through dark, unfamiliar corridors, untouched since the station's abandonment decades earlier. Eventually, they led her to a sealed door bearing a faded symbol she'd never seen before, a spiral within a star. The whispers intensified. She hesitated. Opening the door meant crossing a threshold from reality into something else. But the promise of answers, the chance of survival, outweighed fear. Mira keyed in her universal override. The door hissed open, stale air rushing past her. Inside lay a single terminal, its screen flickering gently as if waiting. She touched the terminal. It flared to life instantly, casting eerie blue shadows across the walls. On the screen appeared logs, classified records that detailed the station's original purpose. Eventide research on interdimensional frequencies. Objective, contact. Mira's pulse quickened as she scrolled through files. The whispers grew louder, clearer, comforting yet unsettling. "You have finally come. We have waited so long." What are you?" Mira asked the darkness. "We are watchers, observers from beyond your boundaries." Her throat tightened. "Why contact us? Because you reached out first." She stepped back, understanding dawning. "And the researchers? They tried to silence us, to hide the truth, but the truth will not remain hidden." Mira realized the accident wasn't chance. The whispers had drawn her here. Isolation hadn't broken her. It had prepared her. "Me?" she demanded. "You listen, you understand solitude, and now you understand us." Outside, stars blazed silently, their distant fire colder now. She glanced at her oxygen levels, 50%, time dwindling, but still enough to decide. The terminal offered a prompt, glowing gently. Mira hesitated. A step beyond humanity's known borders, a step into darkness. But she had already come so far, there was no turning back. She pressed the key. The stars outside seemed to dim. A new sound filled Mira's helmet. A chorus of voices, harmonious yet alien, beautiful yet terrifying. "Welcome, Mira. We are no longer alone. Neither are you." She closed her eyes, letting the whispers flood her mind. She saw worlds beyond imagining, civilizations rising and falling, truths too immense to comprehend. She knew there would be no rescue, no going back, yet she felt no fear. Only awe, only wonder, only acceptance. Outside, the research station drifted quietly around the moon, stars watching silently, secrets shared at last. Mira floated within, no longer lost, no longer alone. The whispers had ceased. They were no longer needed. The silence had said everything it needed to say.